Testing.
Testing.
Oh.
Oh. Testing. Okay, that's better. The echo. The echo. For me. The echo for me. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Play. Load into the world. Get ready to accomplish very fun things. Okay. Now, we still gotta accomplish the gravity stone. Because unfortunately, I'm incapable of getting that far without my headset dying. It is a curse. Outpost. Difficulty 2. Okay. Just what I need. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oof. I am gonna pray that I can at least make it past this. Where am I? Anything interesting? Ooh. Now, excuse me. I shall be on my way. Gotcha. Favorite activity? Huh? Smash the base over someone's head. Please tell me there's someone around. At least something around here I can take with me. works every time. Unless it didn't. Yep, he's down. Damn it. Goodbye. Damn it. Fuck, did I go back? Was I... A rock.
Here we go.
Well, that was one. Okay. Nope. Oh. Okay. Need to complete this time. Yesterday's little lightning display was embarrassing for us all. If you're going to try to use sorcery, perhaps read a book first. You idiots. I was peeling charred fingers off the floor all night. Here's how to make lightning the safe way. Consume your shards. Concentrate on the tip of your fingers until it feels like your palm is being brushed by nettles. Point your hand up, not at your face. I can't believe this needs to be said. If you smell burning, stop immediately, unless counting on your fingers is not a big deal to you. Lastly, and I really should not have to repeat this, do not increase shard usage before you fully master its effects. He who shall remain nameless had a chain lightning mishap that took out several huts in the process last year. We all know who I'm talking about. Just make sure she's dead. What? Is that it? Shoot, not it. That's better. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. Everyone, Her Highness the Royal Battle Axe has been sending her soldiers into the mountains. Hold on. I read this like the stream 2 days ago. Nothing. No, it's randomized, but like, I find the same note every single time. The same freaking note. Is there anything new over here? Oh. Onward. Found money. Another crystal. We got a mother, maiden, or windfolk statue worth 16. We got this relic or pendant with another. We have a gold ingot. We have the other side of the map I needed. Oh. Perfect. Next up, the gravity crystal. Or, well, the Baron's shop. First up, gotta stop by the Baron's. The Baron's bounty. And then we'll head to the Dalgarian for gravity powers. Which will be fun because I might need to upgrade my armor. Gravity. I cannot pronounce things right. Okay.
Hello, mate.
Oop. Oop. And oop. 86. Okay.
Thank you.
Good deal. I need something new. Something worthy of me. Could dual wield that. Let's try this.
Yeah. All right, that's one. 2 more strikes and you're out of here.
Okay.
I'm not looking for any trouble, mate.
I'm bad at throwing.
The sword is only as sharp as its wielder. But you might be careful, mate. Oh. Easy there. How'd you think I lost the eye? You want to keep your enemy at a distance, spear is the way to go. Careful, mate.
Oops. Oh, no. I'll read it in a moment. Okay. Quickly switch up the old earbuds.
Welcome.
Alright. I wish my microphone would not pick up my breathing that much. something to...
Knife in the
Fancy.
dark. I'll never see it
Ow!
coming. Ah! Easy there. Why'd you
Facing
think I
away
lost
from
the
the
eye?
wall now. Would have been a smart choice.
Swords, axes, whatever you need. Thanks for your business.
Hope it's worth it. And I'm gonna sell this wood thing, see if I can at least afford an apple. No, well, I tried. I want to know if chicken's still over here. First up, no, sent for paid clean. The white sands and crystal blue oceans of Centaura. How I miss them. I have been feeling particularly nostalgic lately. Perhaps it is the turmoil that is beginning to foment on the mainland of Eridan that has been wishing to be lined back to Centauri shores. Sometimes I will perch on the rock to stare out at the ocean and remember it all. I recall my barony along the coast, with fields of wild lilac growing fresh under the Centauri sun. How it seems like another life now. Of course, those days have long gone. The subsequent consolidation of power beneath the Grand Doge, there was no barony left to speak of, or life for that matter. Career prospects are not great families these days. Okay, real quick. For the reason I feel a great loyalty to Raymond and the guild who offered me a second chance. Growing the guild from humble beginnings, gaining power, respect, and influence against adversity, and in the face of the old guards. So much so that as a younger man, I always anticipated a day where the guild would be so strong that we would cast anchor at Port Market, storm the palace, and restore our nation. However, I do not dwell on such fantasies now. There was once a time that the fury in my heart would keep me warm on cold nights at sea. The fire has long extinguished. Bitterness and hate are vial of poison meant for your enemies, but you drink yourself. And with age comes the realization that change is a part of life. Okay, darkness. Now, this one. Oh boy. Chicken. Ghostly. Okay, back to reading. What's up here? Besides this. That's one way to get down.
When you're ready to check out, place your items on that orange cloth on the counter.
And in page 1, the mainland of Eridan is a beehive of activity these days since the recent discovery of Daljarian ruins in the mountains has ignited what folks are calling the Crystal Hunt. The promise of Dalgarian crystals has drawn adventure adventurers from all over Bayeth, including, of course, the
Orange
Guild.
cloth over here is for
In
purchases. Good
response, the
cloth for
Queen of
sales.
Eridan has been swift and brutal in her crackdown on such prospectors, trying her best to strangle the distribution of crystals and, by extension, sorcery. The existence of Iridian trails or thralls show that they are not above using sorcery, yet only when tempered, as the belief is that excess sorcery would cause corruption of the soul and destruction of one's humanity. This has been the way of Erden for many centuries, though the historical origins of this is unknown to me. I have seen firsthand that there is truth to the claims made by Erden. One need not look further than Rek'Thar. I suppose in a way Centaura should be grateful for the prohibition, as the income from crystal brokering allows us to project influence far beyond our size and military capacity. Regardless, the lack of personal sorcery has never stifled Eridan from becoming the largest military and cultural powerhouse in Biak, not to mention the most cosmopolitan, cosmopolitan, however you pronounce it, of all nations. But it is right to restrict the common man from using sorcery for their benefit, while sorcery is used to benefit of the crown. In my opinion, there's hypocrisy at work here, which is that rules do not apply to the powerful who wish to remain in power. Political. Oh boy, this one's 6 pages. I can barely read one without stuttering. Hmm.
When you're ready to check out, just place your items in that orange cloth on the counter.
Okay. Greystone, page 1. As you travel from Centaur to Eridan or back again, you must sail the strait between the arm of Eridan and the island of Greystone. Since all vessels must pass this way, Centauri captains utilize the strait to hang the bodies of traitors, mutineers, and thieves from the cliffs to serve as a grim warning to all sailors who pass through. However, these bodies of the damned are never removed, so over the decades the strait has become a macabre display. Centauri locals attribute this to the curse that befalls Greystone. The island of Greystone has been on my mind lately as I contemplate my half-adventures, unfinished business, so to speak. Long before my involvement with the Guild, I traveled to Greystone on behalf of the Grand Doge of Centaura. On a surveying mission, the island is overgrown, long deserted, but when some local explorers found crystal deposits on the island, it piqued the interest of the Doge to lay claim and secure the island. We arrived with a small cohort of men for what we assumed would be nothing more than a few weeks of hacking through dense vegetation and sleeping rough. Imagine our surprise when at the heart of the island we discovered a stone stair, descending into the black. The entrance was completely innocu- innocuous, concealed by overgrown thorny vines to the point it was invisible, if not for the chance and dumb luck leading us to notice it. We lit the torches and descended deep below the surface. The ruins below were a series of damp passages with straight fungi and mosses growing in the cracks of the stone walls. The place had an ominous feeling to it, and the deeper we delved, the walls became lined with what looked like embedded sarcophagi, which is dared not disturb. The passage led us to the large chamber to what appeared to be a great hall. A long, rotting table lay as the centerpiece to a room with crumbling pillars. We cast the torchlight to try and get a better understanding of our surroundings when from the darkness shambled creatures as we have never seen before. Men, or the remains of men, with their leathered skin hanging in tatters, putrefied organs on display. Several of our soldiers immediately turned and fled in terror. Those of us who drew swords somehow mustered the courage to stand against these monstrosities, but were horrified to find the creatures seemingly immune to our blades. I witnessed firsthand these monsters incur severed limbs, yet pain was not registered, and their assault continued unperturbed. After several of my sailors were butchered by rusted blades, the ranks broke, and we had no option but to flee from this tomb. The initial report to the Grand Doge was met with disbelief, but subsequent expeditions to the island were met similar fates. Wave after wave of Centauri soldiers have entered the tomb, never to return, with reports now saying that the dead have ascended above ground in startling numbers to walk the island itself, making it impossible to establish any safe forward bases there. This island will haunt my curiosity forever. What manner of sorcery is this? What lurks in the deepest part of these tombs? How I wish to know. Finally. I can finally finish ascending this wall to whatever secrets may hide up here. Whoa, 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 okay. Okay. Fire. Oh, yes, I knew it. Okay. Madly. Page 1. 5 pages. Great. Okay. Is that it? The perfect place. Oh, another one. Okay. Okay. Let's read this one first. Of all the nations of Bieth, the people of Madlu are the most recluse and isolationist. Unsurprising, given their trepidation of interact with foreigners who willingly consume the very crystal shard that devastated their civilization. Yet a paradox exists, for despite the disdain and apprehension towards the crystal shard, the Medine are not above using them for their technological advantages. Indeed, their technological utilization is as ingenious as one will ever see in the lands of Bieth. As a younger man, my journey north was once only. We had heard tales of the Medine and their achievements, so the guild's incentive was to open a dialogue with these people in an attempt to for crystal trade and knowledge. How naive we were. Although the Medine are spread out in sparse settlements across the northeastern islands, their capital metropolis is located along the coast of the larger continent. Our unwelcome arrival was met with immediate suspicion, and our ship was refused docking permissions, leaving us marooned on the freezing ocean. However, after several days of tense negotiation, Raymond managed to gain us temporary access to the city. A magnificent city indeed. The cold on the northern continents are bitter beyond belief, yet the Medine carve out a miraculous existence here through their Utilization of the crystal. Lantern-lined roads cast a soft crystal light that emits heat. The crystal-studded outer walls of their cities crackled with pulsing energy to keep savage snow beasts at bay. How do they harness this power? Where do they source their crystals? The cold on the northern continents are bitter beyond belief, yet the Medine carve out my bad. Our prying was quickly met with hostility. We learned that the ingenious of crystal for personal sorcery is the highest form of taboo, and Medine society will not touch it. It is the corruption they feared, no doubt. One need not look further than Rekta to see the corrupting effects of the crystal on humankind. Yet here, the Medine harness the power freely in their technologies. How strange. In what manner have the Medine made the crystal safe for utilitarian purposes? Where did they learn such knowledge? After 2 short days of sour looks and stonewalling, our party was expelled from the metropolis, no richer or wiser than we had arrived. The frostbite that took my hand on the return journey will forever serve as a permanent reminder of this failed expedition, and the secrets of Madlu remained undisclosed. Okay. Running out of breath here. Last but not least, Eastern Rainforest, page 1. Now I am old. I feel my adventuring days are behind me. Whoops. A regret I shall carry is that my adventures never took me to Eastern Rainforest and the lands known as the Forgotten Continent. My grandfather was once such an adventurer to have traveled there in his youth, and his stories always stayed with me. He told harrowing tales of danger and disaster, where the majority of his crew succumbed to the terrors of the land itself. I wish to put to paper the story my grandfather told me of these people. History chronicles that the continent was once the homeland of the Madlu nation centuries ago, lush with rainforests teeming with life. At this time, the Medine were a forest-dwelling people, powerful sorcerers who were able to shape the lands themselves. But as the legend goes, over time, the lands themselves grew hostile to its inhabitants. Corruption grew, the forest twisted and gnarled. Creatures became deformed and rabid, until all that was left were mockeries of the fauna and flora that once existed there. The Medine reportedly blamed crystal sorcery as the origin of corruption, and vowing never to utilize such sorcery again. Facing a creeping extinction in their homeland, the Medine were forced into migration. Receiving no amnesty from Khartib, the Medine were forced north into the frozen wastes. Their survival would have been surely impossible if not for their magnificent technologies that allowed them to persevere the freezing cold and giant beasts that lurked in the snowstorms. But therein lies the irony. Their technological dependence on the crystal meant their varying survival.
When you're ready to check out, just place your items on that orange cloth on the counter.
Out of breath. Still can't see, and I also need water. Okay. much better there. Okay, should be fine. Great jawline. Really doesn't have a jawline.
If you want to sell me an item, just place it on that blue cloth on the counter over there. Ah, please don't do that. Ah. All right, that's one. 2 more strikes and you're out of here. I'm not looking for any trouble, mate.
Okay, I'll just take this. I wonder if I can take it. Okay. On to the Dalgarian. I'm hoping this is where we get the crystal. Because I want myself some powers. Man. Okay. So, part of today's stream, mainly is because I am taking driving lessons. However, um, I'm taking them with my little brother. So, everything was going so smoothly today.
My blade.
It was going so fine. Until, well, let's see. He had no faith in me whatsoever to take one small 5-question test, multiple choice, on the literal laws of the road. So, because it was open book, he thought it was okay to try and give me answers. Now, I knew what I was doing. Yes, I was a little iffy on one of the topics. Don't blame me, we learned this all in like one day. And that was what a sobriety test has to be to technically be considered a fail. For under 21, it has to be dead zero. For above the age of 21, I believe what I was told is 0.2 to 0.8. At least that's what I remember. That's why I said I'm iffy. In my opinion, it should be 0 entirely. But then again, I don't like to drink alcohol. I know, 21 years old, technically allowed, but not gonna happen. Mm-mm. I mean, I've tried alcohol. New Year's Day, my mom had found eggnog flavored alcohol. Now, I got excited. Eggnog is my favorite holiday drink, and they sell it shorter and shorter each year. So, I tried a little sip. I know, epilepsy. Luckily, this was at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, so the medication was a little bit down enough to where I could at least take a sip or two. Now, I didn't like the taste at all. Like, not even in the slightest bit. It was 13%, and after I took one sip, and I just hated it. I loathed it. That was my first time drinking alcohol. And it was disgusting. I do not recommend to anyone to drink alcohol. Now, now, I know some people might find the drunk feeling fun. I still don't see how y'all like it. It tastes nasty. Then again, I also have epilepsy, so I can't talk much. Now, it did not taste good like one bit. It tasted like what? The normal like antibacterial hand sanitizer? Smelled the same as that too. It was awful. Oh, look, a cube. Ooh. Worth it. Okay, not the alcohol, but the cube I just grabbed. Ooh, cube number 2. Oh, and this thingy. A lot. Okay. May you witness the commence cycle. Okay, cool. May I witness that as well. Thank you, whoever left that note. I can't grab this and throw it. Oh, look, more. Ooh. Weighs more. Now this one will be good for across the head. That's not all concerning. But I guess it's my only option. Okay, down the hole. Only option. It wasn't even a option. Anything down here? No, I just fell down here for like no reason whatsoever. Okay. Lovely. Illusion. Oh, another cube. These cubes are worth a lot. Damn. So many out and about today. Just wanted to read. Okay. Lameshi, I have received your last creations for the comment project. Excellent work. I loved every single bit of it. I believed it is exactly what we need. I especially appreciate how you reuse some of our real names in your lore. This is excellent. Naming the goddess after our neutron star is a brilliant move. In a few thousand years, I expect high-ranking individuals may look at the planets in the sky and the world confirm their beliefs. Absolutely brilliant. I also received the latest invoices. Apologies for the delays in payments. The council is currently facing political pressure, and the opposition is using their influence to delay the yearly budget validation. I have no doubt this will get resolved soon, as no one would want to see our society paralyzed this way. I will personally see that your invoices are paid first as soon as we sign the budget for this year. With all my gratitude, Telshi. Okay. Now, figure this little maze out. I don't think there'd be anything there. Or there. It was useless coming over here, but hey, it's worth the trip. Just make sure he stays there. I don't like that music. Okay, let's see where this door leads. Once again, moving out of the way of the door. The love hitting that door. Okay, guess I came up here for no reason. Oh, good reason. Yay. Lore. O Kaosava, grant us tranquility, alleviate our doubts, cast a shadow over our hatred. I don't know how to pronounce, so if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, please, if you're in the comment section lurking, please tell me. Because I was born with a speech impediment, and I can't help half the things I say. But hey, I'm still happy being me. That's all that matters. Even if other people don't approve. And even if I can't use an arrow to save my life.
This will be easy.
So, got this nice thing. Ooh. What is... I came in from here. Oh shoot, instead. I saw something up there. I need to explore. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Nothing up here? Nothing cool? dice. These are high paying. Another one of these. Blessing of the Kandalarim by the lightning who enlightens and blinds the Jakarzin brings minds and passions upon us. Okay. I don't see anyone with arrows, so I'm safe to move forward. Oh. Nothing. Thing. Okay. Um. Okay. Uh-huh. Ah, shit. Okay. Please. Tell me, how much battery power do I have? Oh, battery power low. Okay. I'm gonna sit and recharge for a moment because I don't need to die here. Okay. Thank you for my 2 viewers watching. Here in a moment, we are gonna have to get up and move, and we are gonna be facing that thing. not want my headset dying before we can deal with any of it. Man. Okay, if I can defeat this, was after I defeat this, this monstrosity, I can pause the stream for a little bit, um, go do things, and then come back and we can switch to one of the new games I got. Maybe play bowling, maybe fight at a fight zombies at a hotel. I don't know. One of them. But all I know is I'm gonna have to march on over there, grab a random mallet. How is no one seeing this glitch I'm seeing? For me, I see headset battery is low. Please plug in your headset. I have it plugged in, but it's not going away. My headset okay? I don't think it's okay, and I'm gonna have to do a quality check. Next room's probably gonna be a Minecraft or Roblox or something. Oh, oh boy. So people can see the remote stuck in my face. This is not a joy. Man, I was so excited for this driving class. But first of all, I'm the only one above the age of 18 in that class. I mean, I'm partially embarrassed, but I'm I want to understand it because I have epilepsy. I can't help it. It's genetics. But unfortunately, unfortunately, it delayed me from driving for so long. At one point in time, like 2, 3 years ago, I had the money when I was 18. But then I had a seizure my good friend had to save me from. We were on a phone call and it sparked. It happened. He saved me. Hooray. It's why I call him my best friend. He always has my back. But, like, I've been delayed for so long, and I'm the only 21-year-old in the classroom. In fact, the youngest person there is or not 14, 15. 15 years old. They can't even use the permit until their birthday. I am 21 years old, and not only do I still have to learn how to drive from a driving instructor after I get my permit on the 21st, but then I have to do 20 hours of driving instructor and then 30 hours of driving with my parent, which is 1 hour a day, 30 days. And then I gotta take the final test. So I gotta remember everything I learned from this class for the next 30 days. And with my very poor vision, because I also suffer glaucoma, I have to learn how to drive. Now, if only they have like some sort of service meant for epileptic people that lets us have free Ubers and all that. Free bus rides, basically free mode of transportation, because that would make my life so much easier if I didn't have to learn how to drive and I could fear putting other people in danger. Like I know I have medication for my epilepsy, but at some point that medication's gonna stop working, or my memory's gonna get so poor that I forget to take it, and then people are in danger, and I don't want that. So at some point I'm gonna earn enough money and just start taking Ubers. That's just it. I'm just gonna start taking Ubers when I have enough money. I don't care how far I have to take an Uber. I will, and I will get far. I just. Don't get me wrong, I love my family. But, like. Even I need a break. And I haven't had one in weeks because of college, because of driving lessons now, and then there was the holidays. I mean, growing up wasn't easy here. Bullied by my older sister. I was friends with my younger brother who's 5 years younger than me. But then one day he decided he was gonna stop being a good person. And then a few years later, my stepdad came into the picture again. And my now 16-year-old brother hates me even more. Because back then, he had to do nothing. All the chores were on me. My stepdad came in, rearranged that, and yeah, now it's back to my older sister doing next to nothing, getting upset when she has to do something. My 15-year-old brother just yelling at the kids to do the chores he used to have to do, clean clean the rooms. I'm having to do dishes, trash, put away the food. Every month they ask me to organize the fridge. And like they'll say I don't help. I mean, growing up, like I said, my older sister was my bully. She's 1 year older than me, but she was my bully. She was me and my 15-year-old brother's bully. I used to act as a sword and shield for my 16-year-old brother, but at some point, he stopped letting me protect them. I tried enforcing protection, but then he got hurt in the process, and that's when I stopped protecting him because he got so ungrateful about it. And every time I try to protect him from harm, he fights back at me because he wants revenge. I mean, now my relationship with my older sister is a little bit better, but it's like the roles reverse. My older sister is less of a bully, and my little brother is more of a bully. And unfortunately, I'm suspecting our mother suffers from narcissism. I mean, she still loves us. She shows us she loves us, but like, yeah, the narcissism clearly shows sometimes. Like I said, I still love my family. When my stepdad came back, as the years went by, we had my 7-year-old year my 7-year-old brother, my 6-year-old brother, my 5-year-old brother, my or was he 4? Is I Was he 4 or was he 5? I think he's 4. And then my 3, 4-year-old brother, and then my 1-year-old little sister who's gonna turn 2 in less than a month. Anyways, sorry for the rant. I don't have very many people to rant to nowadays. Because I'd love to have somebody to go to, but like, I have no sense of a love life, nor do I know how to have a love life, because I don't think I'm ready, and I don't know. I every time I fall in love with the girl, I'm too afraid to tell them, and occasionally there's a time where I learned they vape or drink a lot of alcohol or something like that, and that's kind of like a turnoff for me. I don't know, I think I think I'm into girls who take care of themselves, who don't risk. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with the drinking like a little bit, but like a lot is a problem to me. And any form of smoking or vaping, it's harmful for the lungs. And if I fall in love with someone, I want them to last longer than me. And like, unfortunately, with me, because I'm also level 1 autistic, like, my emotions tend to work differently. I care deeper. I hate deeper. I I love I fall harder in love than I should. Sometimes when I'm upset or sad, it's my emotions just like get too much and overstimulation occurs. That's when I usually lock myself away in my room and listen to music. Unfortunately, like, I apologize for ranting on stream, but I'd rant I'd rant to any one of my friends, but like, I feel like I've over ranted, and I feel like I'm starting to sound like I think my problems are more than theirs, and I don't think that at all. And I don't know. They don't make me feel guilty for ranting to them. I feel guilty for going to them so much about it. Because I want to be the person they go to rant. But like, I feel like, I don't know, I think I drove away one of my friend groups by doing that. I had this friend group who I used to enjoy being around, but I don't know, I guess I overdid my ranting a little, and someone this someone put a one person in our friend group put a limit on how much I can rant, how much I could say how I feel. They told me it wasn't allowed on their Discord. So I'm on my Discord, I decided, hey, everybody needs someone to listen to. So I put a little therapy chat. Every time I'm pissed off, overstimulated, or just flat out upset, I go there. But unfortunately, they all wanted to be on his Discord. At that point, my overthinking kicked in, and I sat and I thought for hours on end if they were like true friends or not. And at some point, I decided to cut ties with them. Cause this also, like, I feel like I understand their problems, but like, they don't want to hear me ranting, and that's why I now feel guilty about ranting to others. I don't know. The There's one person in the group I just I don't think liked me in general. And he was the one who owned the Discord, the one who put the rule on me about no ranting, so yeah, and unfortunately I also felt like the rest of the group followed him cuz I cuz after I decided to leave his Discord cuz I was tired of being around him, I felt like it was a test of who's my friend or not. Cuz if it was a test to the rest of the group to whether they were my to whether they enjoyed my presence or not, and I can tell they didn't cuz one by one, spread throughout months, they left the Discord or my Discord. I'm not good at this type of stuff. I wish I was, but I'm uncultured. I'm not really good at talking with people. When I rant, like I feel apologetic for doing it. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in like I don't know. I'm not good at any of this. I'm in this limbo of driving friends away, and I wish I can I wish I can go and apologize to my old friend group, but like they didn't even want to go to my Discord. They all wanted to hang out on the head of our friend group's Discord. They never wanted to come to mine. So from right there, any friend group I had, I just not only decided to keep them split, but now it's hard for me to rant to people. So naturally, I sit and rant to myself in my room while I listen to music. I can't even rant to my family because then they go to the person I'm ranting about and I get confronted and then I feel bad and then the I just the rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper. And unfortunately when I start brainstorming, I get stuck. I get repetitive. I I don't know, it becomes a whirlwind in my head and it's just not something I can easily escape. I hope whoever's watching can understand that and not stop watching me cuz I'm learning. I'm trying to get better at this. Trying to find my way of doing this. It's weird, it's fragmented, I know, and I'm thinking of taking it to YouTube. Minus the ranting, this will probably be the only time y'all hear me rant. But I don't know. I don't know. I wish I can find more people who put up with me and all my nonsense. Like I have like 2, 3 friends who I have like 2, 3 friends who put up with my nonsense and make me feel like I don't have to apologize, but like after my experience with the first friend group, it's hard for me to rant to friends right now. There's only one friend I feel like I could rant to without having to feel apologetic, but I'm even hesitant ranting to him. Well, okay. Time to move on and finally defeat this beast. Whew. Sorry about my ranting, and hope y'all still willingly watch. Hammer, 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 hammer. Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? I know there's a hammer here somewhere. Easy. Where's the hammer? 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 Come on. Ow! Ah, shoot! Ah! Where is it? 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 Yeah. Oh, that failed. That failed miserably. Okay. Okay. Ah, thank goodness. Double shit. No. Okay. Ah, shit. Guess that's the end of the stream.